My inner child is happy, happy, happy because everything's coming up trumpy. Yeah. That hero, Mr. Penny, has been exonerated. I think I'm saying the word right. And has boldly turned out to be a hero and not a villain of the night. He killed the man who was going to slaughter a train full of innocents. And now that hero can be saluted as America's first defense. Oh. Yeah, this is really good day. Mr. Penny, and I call him Mr. Penny. He was the Marxist DA, or as I call him, the demonic DA, who's gonna like convict him because they're trying to make a revolution from the way down and turn it into the world to 1984, which is a book about the word turned upside down. Bad is good, good is bad. But Mr. Penny wouldn't go along with him. Mr. Penny saw people in danger, and he went and he fought. Now that blonde-haired, blue-eyed Captain America has won. Yes, he was blonde-eyed and blue-eyed, but the people who helped him overpower that maniac on the train, that Michael Jackson from hell, well, they were black and brown and races all around. This is a great day for America, a great day for me. I'm at that age where I'm vulnerable, with some psychotic could attack me, even though I'm something like a chicken myself. The worst I'll be is a little obnoxious. Yeah. As anybody who sees my podcast can attest to. Ah, another man, a killer, an attractive Luigi. Luigi. Apparently, they breed communists in the upper classes of the country. A valedictorian, an engineer, a man of great education, slaughtered a CEO of the highest order in the country. Now, that CEO, I think I'm saying it right, was not an innocent man. He's up on charges of stealing, of impropriety, of not giving the full benefits that people are entitled to as they pay insurance. But to be shot down like a dog by a fanatic, no, that's not the answer. Violence is never the answer. Well, never not the answer. And violence to violent people is the answer. But through the courts and through public opinion and through legislature, that should work if people organize. Because the people who are killing now that was wrong vigilantism. He'll be caught. He wants to be caught. He wants to make a show trial. Will anything good come out of it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes bad guys kill other bad guys. In this case, it was quite honestly that situation. Trump shines. Trump shines. He took the Frenchie's hand, nearly crushed it. The old man still has the juice. The old man has the juice. The old man has the juice. Unlike a vine who's a half a corpse or two. Ah, yes. Trump shines. Staten Island. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, what's happening around Staten Island? Why is it a mystery that there are drones flying about over Staten Island? Am I taking my meds? Could this be an alien invasion? Was an own experimental drone? I don't know. And why over Staten Island? Why not over Brooklyn? Probably because they'd be shot down. Left in Jerry. What's this? Jerry. See. I don't know. I just read it, but it didn't stay in my brain. That's insane. Hmm. Left is jail. Well, let's just play with the thing. The graph that they were skimming from the top of the Kamala Harris uh campaign, paying over $1 million for a set that cost 1,000, going to a nudie, nasty. It was nasty because you know what they did? Now my inner child's coming out. There's my funny part. Now let me tell you something. It's not good. It really isn't good to say dirty things on the TV. And you're president, what these girls did? They were saying this girl was so proud of it. They grit in the man's face and said, you know what to do with a tampon? And they shoved it in the man's face. Man, they didn't even know. He just came up there. Well, let me tell you something, man, hating women. I am not supposed to know what you do with your lady products. I'm not your father. I'm not your brother. Your brother's not supposed to know either. That's your problem because God made you bleed because you're bigger. You pain in childbirth because you're bigger. You think that's me? And if you have a problem, why don't you go to God or nature, maybe your Earth Mother friend, and see what happens? You could hit with you a lightning bolt. That's right. You're gonna get hit with a lightning bolt. You're gonna be in trouble. And these men, these poor boys, they're being approached and accosted. If I put a condom and I approached a woman and I said, "What do you think I do with this? What do you think I do with this?" They put me in jail, and rightfully so. There's certain decorum that you should have, be my young ladies. Somebody should treat you like a common, the common. Oh. No, this is about the side of Gomorrah. A baby like me shouldn't even know about this Jay-Z Diddy case. You know what they did? Jay-Z's involved. And you know how what a rap fan I am. I barely know who JC. I know he's a big deal in the rap thing, as Diddy is. But they're rappers and they're gangster rappers. I didn't know they were orgy rappers, where they were orgying against young girls on the beach and young boys, and they were getting prostitutes, and all half of Hollywood was naked in these parties, including Jennifer Lopez, according to maybe rumors. We don't know if it's true or not. We only know that there was girlfriend, boyfriend, Diddy, and the girl from the hood. How could she not know? How could she not have gone to the party? And what about you, Emily, generous? Did you go to the party? Now you run away in Europe. Why you run away in Europe? You think you can run away up and get away with it? They have extraditions, if you do naughty things, you can get in trouble. Naughty things are gonna get you in trouble. No. Joe's pitiful court. You know, Joe Biden hired people if they did the hoopy doop with your fellow sex, if they were blind, if they were young. You know what? The black one doesn't know there's a difference between you boys and girls. They asked her at her thing, and she said, "I don't know. I'm not a biologist." Oh, come on. You're the coach. You're supposed to know. And then they said they had this thing where they're doing operations that would castrate boys and girls at a young age. And so did Mayor said, "Oh, that's just like aspirin. It can like getting your dingies cut off is like getting aspirin." And the other girl, she said something similar. You're crazy. You're crazy little Latin lady and crazy little black girl. Black girl's young looking. She looks like she's 16. I don't think a 16-year-old should be in the Supreme Court. At least she should be at least 18. Criminals. Oh, you know what happened? Assad was at a civil war for 13 years. 13, lucky 13. Lucky is a big 13. It's a big number for me. And now what happened? What happened was Assad finally lost because Russia was putting a lot of money and men and warriors into fighting the Ukrainians. And the Russians were starting, and are probably starting to crush Ukraine, but they can't have the resources for the war in with the supporting Assad and as the Syrians and the and Iranians were the same difference. Only but it was mostly Israelis that were doing that because the Israelis were kicked the butt, and we tried to hold them back. Not me. I didn't do it. I'm not guilty of that. I wouldn't try to hold them back. The Israelis went all out and they killed as many terrorists as possible and they fought total war and they broke Hamas and they broke Hamas, which was not a food, and they lose the other weapons of the Iranians, and then the Iranians they couldn't get the weapons into to the country to Syria, and now one good thing is coming out. Well, the only good thing is coming out of Ukraine is that maybe Russia's been distracted. I think the Ukrainians are going to lose, and I feel bad because I like the Ukrainians. They're good people. They can't help if they're next to Russia and Russia and we made them take away their missiles, you know. If they had atomic weapons, the Russians would have never invaded. You know, I don't know. There's no good end to that. There's no good end to the Ukrainian-Russian war. And those guys are great. In the eyes of the world, Don, to the divine. It's true. He's shaking him Colin's hand real tight. He's first on the line and they're not putting him back. And he doesn't never gets uptight. Don the divine. For Don has the ears and the eyes and the mouth of God. China's raised each other's law. Maybe China is not as powerful as we think. It's hard. It's a very extremely hard to gratify 2 billion people. The side of China's power rests on their oppression. But I suspect many Chinese are under a depression. Good will triumph over evil. Make no mistake about it. The woke will be put to sleep, as they should be. And those who believe in the Almighty will be awakened to battle against the forces of chaos. The cause of the order will prevail, my friends. Make no mistake about it. Good will always, in the end, triumph over evil. So beware, Cretans. Beware, your days are numbered upon power. Soon, oh, when the trumps go marching in, oh, when the trumps come marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in the number when the trumps come marching in. Oh, when the trumps, oh, when the trumps, oh, I'm marching in, oh, marching in, oh, when the trumps come marching in, they'll be all dancing to the YMCA song, and they'll be happy again. Oh, we're gonna be. Oh, happy again. Oh, we're gonna be happy again. Everything is gonna be fine with the Trumps online. Oh, and the Trumps are marching in. Da, 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 da. When the Trumps come marching in. Oh, why not won't be in the number when the Trumps come marching in. Oh, when the Trumps